What's going on, everyone? Day 4, we're going strong. What I want to share with you guys today is actually something I wrote up a few weeks back, something that I didn't end up sharing because I was looking at it, I was like, this is too much, because it's similar to the previous video where I was talking about fear and how fear is just the most natural, normal part of this human experience, yet for whatever reason, we don't like to really talk about it. We don't really like to even acknowledge that the fear is actually there. And so what I want to talk about, what I want to share today is similar to that with pain, and how pain, it's the most natural, normal thing to experience in life, in this human experience, yet for whatever reason, there's a certain sense, there's a certain taboo when talking about pain. There's a certain weirdness about it where we don't like to talk about it too much. We don't like to acknowledge that it's actually there and it's actually a real thing inside of us. And so that's what I want to share. I'm gonna read off what I wrote up here. So here it goes. Can we normalize talking about pain? I don't know who needs to hear this, and I know this is about to be a bit taboo, but here it goes. The greatest pains that we feel can often be our greatest teachers. It shows us where we can change. It shows us where we can grow. It shows us where we can better understand ourselves and our needs. It's okay to not be feeling great. It's okay to be feeling down. It's perfectly fine to be experiencing darker emotions. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. What's not that great is when we keep these darker times to ourselves and silently put on a mask to the world that everything is fine, when on the inside, we're not. Whatever you're experiencing is perfect just the way that it is. It's there for a reason. Society has trained us to feel a certain sense of guilt or shame when discussing pain. Let's normalize offering a space of non-judgment so our friends and loved ones can feel comfortable to express, release, and better understand what they are experiencing. When we create this space for ourselves and for others, we open up doors to heal and transform our pain into true beauty. Life is a beautiful gift, and it gets better as we get better. Cheers to the journey, Brett. So I wanted to share that over here because pain is just so natural. It's so normal. Yet when we find ourselves in these places of deep pain, we like to think that we're the only ones in the world that's going through whatever it is that we're going through, without acknowledging that it's just every single person on this planet. Every single person on this planet experiences some type of pain to some sort of varying level in life, because that's life. It's not always about the high highs. It's about when we're experiencing those lows, when we're experiencing those darker times, it's about understanding them, because what oftentimes happens is that when we see someone going through some struggle or something, it's like, don't worry about it, focus on the positive, just be happy, those sort of things, which are fine and great to focus on the positive. But at the end of the day, if we don't get to the roots, the real cause of why we're experiencing that pain, we're never going to use that pain for our own understanding, for our own power, for truly alchemizing that pain into beauty, taking something that was a negative, something that was bad, and turning it into our greatest gifts, our greatest lessons, our greatest understanding, to better understand ourselves and what we're about. It's not about just the high highs, it's the low lows, because that's life, that's the whole spectrum. And so whatever it is that we're going through is perfectly fine. It's about finding the lessons in there, finding the reason, the understanding of why this is there. And so what I said in there about creating that space of non-judgment for our friends and loved ones, if we can create that space of non-judgment where the other person can truly feel, that we are not going to judge whatever it is that they have to say, that's when they'll start opening up. That's when they'll start expressing them. That's when they'll be able to start releasing what they have inside them, so that they can heal whatever it is that's inside of them, whatever it is that's causing that pain. Because with understanding, that is when we transform that pain into true beauty. That's when we take those tough moments and turn it into our greatest lessons. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys here today on day 4. Hope you have an amazing day, and see you on the next one. Much love.